Good afternoon, and Happy New Year to you again. I'm coming to you live from my home cooking with Nina. And today's menu, I was just feeling a little bit missing the Caribbean, missing Jamaica. So I decided to make some ackee and saltfish. Oh my goodness, you must be wondering what is ackee and saltfish? It's great. A matter of fact, it looks like scrambled egg and it's in the can and it's made in the can and it's actually a fruit that grows on the tree, and in America you can purchase it in the can. So that's what it looked like, and I'm gonna show you how I make it, okay? And this is awesome. Oh my goodness, when I finish it tastes so good. So here we are. The first thing we're gonna do is I am gonna cut up a little bit of onion, okay, fresh onion. As you know, I like my fresh seasoning, okay? So I'm gonna cut up a little bit of onion, and you just want to chop that up. You don't need a whole onion to do this. I'm gonna dice some tomatoes, and all this is gonna be going into my skillet, my frying pan, and I'm gonna saute it, okay? I'm also gonna cut some green pepper, just a little piece of green pepper, and it gives it a nice flavor. Okay, so I'm cutting up some green pepper, and I just want to let you know I'm coming live from my kitchen. Okay, so I am sharing my home with you guys out there. So I hope you will enjoy this, and I hope you will also try it because it is a great meal. I'm also going to use some fresh garlic. You know I like to use fresh garlic, okay? So I'm going to take about 3 garlic cloves out, and if you notice they're very big, so it's going to give it some great flavor. I'm gonna use my little beater here. I'm just gonna smash my garlic, okay? Just wanna smash your garlic. Now don't get me wrong, you can use garlic powder if you don't like the big chunk of garlic. And if you let it cook out, you're not gonna taste it, so it's good. But you can also use garlic powder. So I'm taking my knife and I'm actually, I'm gonna chop it up. I'm going to use one of my big knife, and I'm just going to chop it up a little smaller. Chop everything up. So here I have my green pepper, my fresh onion, tomato, and garlic. And I also have already some chopped up scallion, okay? And here we call it green onion. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of that, and sometimes I like to chop up extra because then it saves me from anything else that I'm going to cook later on. I'll have some leftovers. Okay, so once I got this all chopped up fine, and as you can see, it's all chopped up fine, and I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. And so, again, that's my onion, green pepper, fresh garlic, and tomato. Okay? Now, my frying pan is hot. And I'm going to take some oil, and I'm going to put it in here. So I'm taking the oil, and I'm not using a lot, okay? And I'm gonna take half of my seasoning. I actually don't need all of my seasoning. Half my seasoning, and I'm sauteing it in the skillet. So I use half my seasoning, and I'm sauteing it in the skillet. And you can turn your stove down a little bit. The next thing I'm going to introduce to you, now remember I said in the beginning I'm cooking ackee and saltfish. Okay, so this is what it looked like. This is This is the fish that I'm going to use, and I'm showing it to you, okay? That's the fish we're going to use. And it's actually cured, so it has salt in it. So what you have to do is you're going to rinse it off in a little bit of water. So I'm going to take, and you don't need the whole bag. Now, if you like a lot of it in there, now it comes cut up in pieces. See that? And it's very salty. It has a lot of salt in it. So now I'm getting ready to put it in a little container with some water, okay? And I'm gonna wash it off. Okay, you're gonna hear me running my water because I'm washing all that salt off. So in the meantime, I'm stirring all my sauteed fresh vegetables right here. And I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see. I'm turning my stove down, and I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see as it cooks, okay? So I'm washing off all my salt. Now when you wash the salt off, you're not gonna feel any salt on it anymore. Okay, and this fish is called actually pola, okay? And it's in a bag, it's cured. They sell it in the Winn-Dixie or Publix or even in the Caribbean store. Hey. Okay, so I wash my fish off, and if you notice, my onion, green pepper, fresh garlic, all of that is cooking. And as you see, it's sauteed, okay? It's cooking. It's cooking, and it smells good already. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to share this with you, okay? So now, I'm gonna take my pollock, which is my saltfish, okay? And I'm just gonna cut it up. You can even use your finger and mince it up, okay? And it's pretty much pre-cooked already, so you want to make sure you wash the salt off real good, okay? Because if you can't eat salt, and salt is not good for you anyway, okay? So I don't need a whole lot. I'm going to rinse this piece off some more. See, I'm washing it off. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it up all in here, and I'm going to let it cook. See, you want to mince it up real fine. And there's no bone, it's boneless, so that's excellent. You don't have to worry about any bone. And if you're wondering why I'm cooking water, boiling water over here, that's actually for, I'm going to be eating what I put in there with this, which is I'm going to make boiled dumpling, okay? Stay right there. So now, I have that mix cooking, okay? And I'm going to turn my stove up just about between to 7, okay? And I'm going to let that cook. Okay, so now, I showed you before, this is the kicker right here, okay? This is what I'm going to be putting in that pan, okay? If you see the name of it. And it has water, and this is what it looks like when it's in water. Okay, so I'm going to drain some of my water off. I'm going to drain some of my water off. And sometimes, if you don't want to use the whole container, the whole can, okay, so this is what you get when you pour it out the can, okay? And I know you're saying, wow, that looks like scrambled egg. Well, guess what? It's not scrambled egg, guys. So it's called Ackee, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit. I'm not going to use the whole thing because my kids are not crazy about it. They're American. They don't know what they're missing, okay? So I'm going to take about 2 of this, and I'm just going to put it in the skillet. I'm going to let that cook. Okay. So basically I just have a taste, so I'm making this for me. Okay, the rest you can actually bag it up and you can put it in your freezer and freeze it. So now, okay, I'm going to use a little black pepper. That's my little spice. A little Larry's. Okay, here we go. And like I said, it's salty now, so you don't want to put too much. You just want to put a little bit, okay, just to give it some flavor. And here we are, we're going to stir it. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of hot pepper because I'm Jamaican and I love my hot pepper. Oh my goodness. So sit tight. I'm getting a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to show you the kind of pepper that I'm using. Now the kind of pepper that I used to cook with, we used to cook in the island, Americans call it habanero, okay? We call it Scotch bonnet pepper. This is very hot, so you don't want to play around with this. So I'm just going to take one out, and I'm going to take a little piece, wash it off, and I'm just going to cut a little piece into what I'm making. Remember, this is very hot now, okay? And I'm going to let that cook. Now you see how good that looks? Okay, so we turn that down on low and we're going to let that cook. Next up, we like to eat bananas. So what I would eat with this that I'm making is boiled banana. Oh my goodness, you must be wondering, boiled banana? I didn't know you can boil banana. Yes, we can. We can boil banana. So I am actually going to boil about four of them. Okay, I'm going to wash them off. And you, like I said, you get the green, and these are green banana. You get it in Publix, Winn-Dixie, any one of those stores. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the water, and I love to boil my banana in the skin because it's very healthy. There's a lots of iron in this banana, green banana, and I'm putting it in there, and I'm going to let it boil. Okay, take off the little sticky, put it in, and it's good when you put it in, you kind of cut it, so when it boils, I didn't cut those, but when it boils, it's going to come right open, very easy. And I'm letting that boil right now. Okay, so the next thing, stay right here. The next thing I'm getting ready to make, and you can show them. Okay, so I'm back. So as you see, I'm boiling the banana. Okay, now this is what you call a real Caribbean lunch. Okay, even though it's dinner time, I'm just having lunch. So I'm making now some boiled dumpling. Now remember, on Christmas morning, I share with you fried dumpling. Oh my God, now I'm going to show you the boiled dumpling, okay? So in my bowl, I have some flour, okay? And I have just about half a tablespoon of cornmeal, okay? So I'm mixing all that together, okay? This, I'm using about a half a cup of water, okay? And it doesn't have to be, it could be hot or cold, it doesn't matter. So I'm using half a cup of water, and I'm gonna just pour it in the flour, and basically I'm gonna turn it into a dough, okay? And if you notice, I didn't put any salt or anything like that, okay? All I did was put the flour and a little bit of cornmeal in it. Okay, and as the week comes, I'm going to be sharing also a day when it's just vegetable. For those of you who don't like to eat meat, who are vegan, vegetarian, oh my goodness, I have some awesome vegetarian dishes to share with you. Okay, so now I mix my flour and I'm getting ready to make my dough into the dumpling, and it's gonna be called boiled dumpling. Oh my goodness, I bet you're licking your fingers right now. Oh my goodness. So I need a little bit more water. And if you notice, I'm coming to you live from my kitchen, so you're gonna see stuff all over the place, okay?